Hello everyone, I'm Brian Croydragon and welcome back to Microsoft Oceans. Time for the last of Frank's tours, Night Dive. Let's get started.
Daytime diving is plenty exciting, but once my dive buddy and I decided to go on a night dive for a challenge. It's weird and wonderful and very claustrophobic. You'll see what I mean. A lot of animals are nearly invisible during the day, but at night it's next to impossible to find them. We almost swam into these things before we saw them.
I can imagine. Just look at this thing. Salated comb jelly.
Talk about hiding. These fish didn't even act like fish at night. They were just hanging nose down in the water, pretending to be, well, who knows what. Do fish have imaginations? Maybe they just felt like doing headstands for a while. During the day, what you notice most are the fish because they're usually the most colorful. Well, they're still around at night, of course, but you don't necessarily see them, so you have time to notice other animals, like these guys. I knew the thing on the left was a sea squirt, but what was that other critter anyway? Looked like something I saw in a science fiction movie once. Swallowed a spaceship, as I recall.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It was beautiful down there, and the different types of animals we saw were amazing, like these corals. Before I started diving, I thought all animals had legs. Boy, was I wrong. You're always wondering what other sorts of critters are just beyond the reach of your flashlight. These might be out there, maybe dozens of them. Well, all right, probably not. But when you can't see more than a few yards, your imagination tends to fill up the darkness with all kinds of monsters. You've heard of a feeding frenzy with sharks? Well, we swam right into this mating and egg-laying frenzy. I've never seen anything like it on land. I'm not sure I'd want to see anything like it on land. There were hundreds of squid, and they laid more eggs than would fit in my backyard.
I can imagine.
I used to think all starfish had 5 legs and crawled around on the bottom, but not since I've seen these. And that sponge glowing purple under the brittle star, that's called phosphorescing. And quite a few critters down here can do it, like fireflies of the deep.
Yes, indeed.
Even beyond the reach of the flashlight, we could see little flashes of light. These diatoms were all lit up, and some kinds of fish had lights on them too. It was sort of like floating in space, looking at stars. It was magical. And it was over all too soon, just like this tour. Pick one of my others to go on a different dive with me, or get out there and explore on your own. You're never too old or too young to learn something new.
That's right. And that was Night Dive, and that's the last of Frank's tours. I'm Brian Croydragon signing out. Stay straight.